What's going on, guys? We're back. We got a video from UA Warrior. We've seen some of their stuff before, and it looks like a relatively new channel. But this, I clicked through this one, make sure it was accurate, and from what I can tell, it's pretty good. And there's some combat footage that I haven't seen before, so this is gonna be cool. I'm actually excited to watch this. So do me a favor, please like, share, subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000. We're gonna hit 100,000 subs, man. And the goal is the more people sub to this channel means it's directly um, related to the amount of views that we get. The amount of subs directly related to the amount of views we get. More views we get, the more people are thinking about Ukraine. The more people thinking about Ukraine, hopefully the more support Ukraine gets. And then hopefully we win this shit and Russia goes home and Putin dies. So that's the end goal. This channel will single-handedly kill Putin. Just kidding, but please like, share, subscribe. We keep all of our uncensored footage in an archive of thousands of gross, disgusting, disturbing videos that you guys seem to like in an archive in our Discord channel. For our paid YouTube members, the best way to support me, what I do here in Ukraine, bringing you guys content and talking about what's happening here. Also, if you don't want to be a paid member, that's okay. There's tons of other resources in the Discord as well. We hang out over there and talk all the time. So check that out. Also, check out UA Warrior, this channel. We're gonna see this this combat footage here. It's pretty interesting. I think we have seen part of the first clip, but you guys let me know. Every time.
Воевать за свободу. Я хотел в Польшу уехать, у меня прадед с Польши.
Ukrainian soldiers from the Special Forces load the ammunition and prepare to go on assault mission. Ukrainian soldiers quickly jump in the Jeep and drive to the front line. Meanwhile, a Mavic drone collects...
See, there's little things, there's little discrepancies in the auto dubbing that bugs me a little bit, or in the AI dubbing that bugs me. Like when he says things like, they load the ammo and they jump in the Jeep. Like, okay, no shit, they're loading the ammo and that's not a Jeep. But those are little little discrepancies I have.
The intelligence and gives updates in real time. Ukrainian soldiers move in the trenches, hold the sectors, and wait for the next order. But everything changes when Russian artillery opens fire.
Нас накрывают, нас накрывают. Вы видите, куда нас накрывают? Это нас прям.
I wanted to pause on this one when I saw it because I've had a handful of you guys ask what it was like in 2023 when I was with the International Legion and we were doing combat operations in Kupiansk. This is the best way I can describe it. This photo right here, this still shot, but with more snow. The Karpatskas, or not Karpatskas, the Posadkas. Posadkas are those tree lines that used to be down there, were completely obliterated by just the fighting over the months. So there's just trees like 6 feet tall, and everything is just mortared and artilleried and bombed to absolute shit. So all you have is the hole in the mud to kind of take cover and survive. This is exactly how our positions in Kupiansk were.
Вы видите, куда нас накрывают? Это нас прям. Падай.
The commander orders everyone to take cover. Russian forces keep firing shells one after another. In addition to that, FPV drones could strike any second.
Срочно придушите все черговые цели, подавите. Сейчас, подожди. Сейчас начнут долбить наши, начнут накрывать. Я предлагаю по жесткому заходить. Уже спят гранаты, термобары, всякую шмель. Все, ждем. Все это в ответ давит.
Ukrainian commanders try to coordinate their groups and move forward, but Russian artillery leaves no chance to advance forward. Electronic warfare systems jam the signal and do not allow Ukrainian drones to fly closer.
Рэп включили. Забирай борт. Принял. Если можно, везде, где не работает рэп, Пусть каптера шерстят.
Ukrainian drone keeps the distance and reports information from the thermal camera. Few Russian soldiers are hiding in the same dugout.
Таке враження, що не будуть виходити. Стоп, стоп, тихо, займаємо красний рубеж і замираємо. Спостерігаємо. В районі К7 двигаться. Ждем МК.
Nice rifle, dude.
Через минуту будет свой борт. Через минуту будет свой борт тут.
Little LVPO action. Oh no, that might be like a voodoo or something cool. That's a nice optic. He's got a red dot mounted on top of that, D-ball up front. Nice.
Через минуту будет свой борт. Через минуту будет свой борт тут.
The head of the group decides to call in an FPV strike. Ukrainian soldiers move closer to have a clear visibility of enemy positions.
Это наш, борт наш, борт наш. Ждем взрыва, по взрыву начинаем. Она пожужжит, загонится в щели. Все, пацаны, жим русским, русским.
Ukrainian forces storm the enemy trenches, but instead of a fierce battle,
So before we continue, sorry for pausing it again. So they're using counter battery, right? Which is when we call in artillery to fire on their artillery, and they're using FPVs to keep these Russians they're about to assault down in their hidey holes. So when they approach, they're not getting ambushed.
Ukrainian fighters find a wounded Russian soldier that was abandoned by his comrades.
Вот тот блиндаж, где мы вас взяли. Летал туда с ним? Слышали жужжание?
И весь, как она, гранатомет и прилет сверху были много.
Из зоны идти воевать.
Я не воевать, я свободу. Я хотел в Польшу уехать, у меня прадед с Польши. Года 9 досидел бы, вышел.
А какая мысль тебе пришла вовремя? После 2 гранат в блиндаж. Захотела свободы, на. Сейчас на другую сторону уедешь.
Ukrainian fighters are deployed on a raid mission. Just few minutes into the battle, both Ukrainian and Russian soldiers engage in a direct fire contact. Ukrainian fighters spot Russian soldiers down the road and decide to continue striking their positions with RPG.
Пустой. Лучший. Я пустой.
Russian soldiers fold under heavy fire from Ukrainian side. Ukrainian fighters leave Russians no chance to fire back. The commander decides to move in and secure the positions.
Автомат в руки дайте.
Аккуратно, аккуратно, граната получила.
Вот он, на дороге.
Ukrainian soldier clears the road, but suddenly he spots something unusual behind the trees.
Командир, вот. Командир, вот. Рюкзак, рюкзак, видишь? Рюкзак вот такой, или броня какая-то. Где? Я не вижу нихуя. Цинкуй, цинкуй дорогу, цинкуй дорогу.
Полянка, подходи, что?
Подхожу, подхожу.
Четко справа, четко справа.
Нормально, цинкуй, цинкуй, цинкуй. Все, 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 все. Все,
Ukrainian forces clear out Russian positions, and it seems like there is no one left. But suddenly one of the fighters spots a movement down the road.
контакт, контакт!
Веселый, прикрий! Да не надо цього. Там один чи скільки?
Один!
Живий?
Да!
Що він робить?
Вам пи***ь, сигареты, вы куда хуя?
Ukrainian soldiers receive information from the drone operators. Few more Russians are still in front.
Два спереди вас! Значит 50, значит 50!
The head of the group gives an order to retreat. Ukrainians
Значит 50!
are still in front.
Два спереди вас!
Okay, he says 2 in front of you.
Значит 50, значит 50!
20 to 50
The head of
meters,
the
I'm
group
assuming.
gives an order to retreat. Ukrainian soldiers cover each other and leave the battlefield.
Пустой.
As the result of the mission, several Russian soldiers were neutralized. Ukrainian fighters carry no losses and leave the front line unharmed. Ukrainian fighters from military intelligence conduct a raid operation deep in Russian territory.
Different operation now.
Дивимося вперед, назад не оглядаємося на наші позиції. Йдемо на відстані метра. Контролюємо свій сектор.
Pre-planned routes are used to avoid minefields and reach Russian positions without getting unnecessary attention.
Вот он. Вот проход. Вот проход. Я понял, ты сюда вот. Ко мне. А? Даю Браун. Тут один пассажир. Предварительно один.
The information is reported to the chief officer. Ukrainian soldiers hold the positions and prepare to storm the dugout. Ukrainian soldiers open fire and throw grenades in the dugout. It is reported that one Russian soldier was neutralized immediately. The information about Ukrainian sabotage is now well known. Russian soldiers can bring main forces in strike any minute.
Слышите, сказали, оттягиваемся!
Alright, so this is... I don't know. I wanted to say this was earlier footage because look how that MRAP's just sitting out in the open like that, but maybe not.
Ukrainian and Russian soldiers exchange rounds with each other. But staying this much time on the same place can be very dangerous. Chief officer orders to abort the mission and pull back in order to prevent unnecessary casualties. In the end, Ukrainian soldiers use the same route to leave the battlefield. The head of the group ensures that everyone leaves without revealing the direction they came from. Fighters from the assault brigade go on the clear-out mission. They enter the building and begin storming the basement. Meanwhile, an intelligence group gives real-time updates about enemy position.
Працюю по 200, працюю під лісницю. Турист, прикривай.
Четверта точка. При входе.
Плюс, працюю.
Спокійно, спокійно.
Стой, туди не заходь, стой. Стой, тут і стій.
Ukrainian forces move deeper and find a strange hole in the wall. Russians hear the talks of Ukrainian soldiers and open fire.
Плюс два. Світи.
Тихо, тихо. Контроль, контроль. Працюю флешкой. Оружие сейчас не граната.
They got a car battery in that gap right there.
Граната. Пацаны, працюю
That might not be a car battery.
флешкой.
No, sorry, it's like a futon flipped upside down.
Заходьте, заходьте.
Ukrainian commander throws flash grenades inside and tries to shoot through the hole. It is reported that few Russian soldiers barricaded. They are still hiding in this small room.
Зафили один.
Давай, Марк, вверх!
Просувайтесь в комнату.
С тобой!
Плюс.
Всех заходь!
Заходьте, просекайте. Нарезайте, нарезайте, нарезайте.
Заходь!
Надо прорезать, прорезать.
The commander orders two groups to surround Russians from different sides and clear out the room. Ukrainian soldiers throw F-1 grenades inside and shoot through the ceiling.
Пацаны, прорежьте и заканчиваем. Прорежьте и заканчиваем подвал. Проконтрольте и заходим на гору.
Чисто!
Ви зачистили?
Да, дочистили.
Все, плюс, пацани, рухаємося вгору. Все, пацани, допрацьовую.
It is reported that two Russian soldiers were neutralized in the basement. Ukrainian commander orders his soldiers to go upstairs and clear another floor.
Куда? Я вправо.
Право, я ліво.
Пацани, молоточок.
Де?
Он.
Плюс, та ліво бери.
Давай, я забираю ліво. Забрав ліво.
Ukrainian soldiers use flash grenades and clear out the first floor. The commander holds the stairs in case someone is waiting from above.
God, what a nightmare position, dude. Everywhere I look, I'm like, oh, they could shoot him from there, they can shoot him from there, they can shoot him from there. Shit.
Once the first floor is secured, Ukrainian soldiers move to the second.
Заходьте, заходьте, зачищайте.
Плюс два!
Пройдите направо. Флешку направо. Працюй, заходь, заходь, заходь. Пацани, надо рухатися, надо рухатися.
Давай, пошли наверх!
Плюс два.
Пішов!
Commander goes up first. Ukrainian soldiers cover each other and move upstairs.
Забрав ліво.
Граната!
Заходь, працюй. Працюю гранату. Працюю флешкою.
In the end, two Russian soldiers were neutralized in the basement, and the building was taken under control by Ukrainian forces.
Тут чисто.
Austrian passport from the
Oh, shit. Epstein, we're going to watch this one soon. How Epstein got rich smuggling weapons for the CIA. It's from Cappy Army, so I want to watch that. All right, so just a couple words on this, then we'll wrap it up. Fuck CQB. That's it. That was my couple of words. Do me a favor, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Again, road to 100,000 subscribers. We're going to hit it. I know it, man, especially with the support we've got from this community, man, and the people who just generally support Ukraine. That watch this channel, I know will hit it. Share this video to your mom, your sister, your brother, your father. Discord link in description. We keep our uncensored footage there and a ton of other resources if you plan on coming to Ukraine. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video.